Okay, Charleston, we the capital of the boot hill. As far as the drugs, we set the trends with that. As far as the shootings, guys, they want to know, since Charleston on the news all the time, and since Charleston been making the news for years now, you know what I'm saying, you seen Cape, you seen Sykes though, you know what I'm saying, they always, you know what I'm saying, man, on the real, I think, as far as the streets go, even our adversaries that have to be right here, you gotta understand, like, when we in prison, man, did like 12 and a half flat in prison. And that whole boot hill thing you hear, it's originated from prison. And that's because, like, you know, you hear St. Louis and Kansas City, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, it's in the mid-90s, when a lot of guys from this area start going to prison, you know what I'm saying? We had to come up with something to identify ourselves. Whether they St. Louis, they Kansas City, we the boot hill. You asked me earlier, you know, have I been close to death, right? Right. And yeah, a few times. Been shot twice in the chest, an inch from my liver, and a half an inch from my heart. Been shot with a 12 gauge in the head, you know, survived all that.
Wish we can go back to the old days when niggas shot jumpers and listen to the OJs. I know niggas that sleep on they stick like tasers,
and
just like them shells be flying blue lasers.
I should have died right there. Yeah, been close to death, bro. I mean, you know, living here in this town. Coming out the door, you close to death, though.
This is the who? No, it's the dog. Just call this the back. Call it that
That's a 2-point game. That Ruger Ricky done. Win or lose, come bad luck. Grab a trophy or head, cause in the bush get jammed up. G only had his back turned and Mike Brown had his hands up. Plays learn for our defense, cause that's who protect us. Doubling paper like b-ball. I'm trying to get my bands up. I'm vicious like a jump shot. You better get your guard up, cause mentally I don't give a fuck in my town to get crazy.
We probably the smallest town that got their security cameras in project. Damn.
Yeah. You know, I went to prison before a lot of cats that did a lot of time went to prison. Like a lot of dudes, I went to prison way before them. You know, the only dude that went to prison before me was Weasel. He went in 88, I went in 91. You know what I'm saying? So, they ended up doing the stretch like that. But like, the first time when I was in prison, doing the 5, I did that. Well, I say 12 and a half flat, but this what it really was. I did 5 and a half in Missouri, got out, stayed out for like 31 days, and went caught a case and did 7 in Arkansas. Them 30 days I don't count. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't count them 30 days. But what I learned in prison, man, that first time, I was trying to come out here and get it. I'm talking about get it by any means necessary. I'm talking about, nigga, if I had to rob you, I had to, man, whatever, man, kidnap you, get your kids, hold them for ransom. I wanted it, you know what I'm saying? I had a team with me that we was on that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I ended up going to Arkansas, and the situation with me getting shot in the head and the other dude getting killed. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I was on. And then when I went to Arkansas, it just like shit, I got older again and that. You know what I'm saying? And so I got to thinking like, man, when I get out this time, use my head. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna use the tools that I'm learning in here, you know what I'm saying, and apply them, because it's not, they don't correct you. If you don't correct yourself, you think prison give a fuck about correcting you? No, that's their job, man. You job security. What the fuck you mean? They ain't got no welcome mat for you. You dig what I'm saying? But they welcome you in there. You money. So I mean, But that's what I learned. I learned some of that shit in there. That I didn't want to contribute to their households anymore. You know what I'm saying? So, because they gave a fuck about my household. You know, in Arkansas, they got this thing, this program where you working on a farm down there. This Missouri shit easy. You know what I'm saying? The Arkansas shit, that shit, nigga, that shit ain't built for niggas like us. That's when I know I was a nigga I knew I was. When I went down there. Wasn't no homeboys with me. Wasn't no Boo Hill shit, nigga. You did what I'm saying? Wasn't no Missouri shit, nigga. It was red, nigga. Me. You dig? Am I the nigga I say I am? By myself. I done killed one of these niggas' homeboys. I ain't got no homeboys down there. You did what I'm saying? And left out there without a fucking scratch. You understand? So I don't have to prove myself to no man. Motherfuckers need to prove themselves to me. You did what I'm saying? Ain't nothing I got to prove to nobody. You did what I'm saying? I mean, like I started out, anything a motherfucker that did. When you rap about that shit, I done did that shit. You did what I'm saying? I done been around niggas count money. I didn't count money. You did what I'm saying? I know how it is to have money. I know how it is to be broke too. You did what I'm saying? I know how it is to suffer when goddamn me bills that need to be paid and shit need to be done. You did what I'm saying? Not only bills need to be paid, kids need clothes, schools need to, you know, all this type of shit, bro, of being a man. You did what I'm saying? We could talk this street shit and we could talk this non-street shit. You did what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you did what I'm saying? It's no man out here that ain't got responsibilities. Now how he take care of them, if he choose to just lay back and do nothing, he a deadbeat. If he choose to hustle and get it because he has no choice, then he's a criminal. But he's got an opportunity, he got a job, he go and get it, boom, he's an upstanding. The fuck, at the end of the day, your kids not caring, or the people not caring, how the money get made, how the bills get paid. You understand? This is what the fuck you gotta do to eat. So, be it right or wrong, I'm not trying to glorify shit. I'm just trying to keep it 100. Be it right or wrong. You did what I'm saying? I owe Ameren, I owe goddamn me Liberty, I owe Charter, AT&T, I owe fucking, fuck Charter, AT&T. I owe Ameren, Liberty, the waterman, and the motherfucking rent, landlord. These is not wants, these are all needs, necessities. If I owe him, he's not giving a fuck how I'm paying him. Liberty, Ameren, Uptown, Charleston Water, or the landlord. But if I'm not paying them, they giving a fuck. You did what I'm saying? They giving a fuck. These are needs, man. No way glorifying, justifying, or nothing. But sometimes you put yourself in a fucked up situation. Did nobody put me in this situation but me, bro. So I gotta do it like I'm supposed to do it. Not on my fucking back. 10 toes down, nigga. You did what I'm saying? The only way. You dig? So, but that's what I learned in fucking prison. That's what I apply now. You know, I think about prison every day, bro. Every day. That keep me focused, nigga. You did what I'm saying? Because it was times I was in prison, I never thought I'd see Charleston again. I never thought I'd see this bitch again. Then, to go on this shit here. Get out. You did what I'm saying? You got, it's this shit like the Wild Wild West, for real. You did what I'm saying? You know, your Billy the, I call it the Billy the Kid syndrome. You dig? When, you a nigga that niggas know, you know, that nigga handle his business. You did what I'm saying? Now you got a nigga that want to prove he a nigga that handle his business. Who he got to prove it on? A nigga like you. You did what I'm saying? That is the type of shit that happens in the town. You do what I'm saying? So I get out, then you gotta wonder like, okay, think about it, fam. Do I wanna keep on going in that shit? Now, I done got older, you do what I'm saying? Hello?
As far as the streets go, where does Charleston rank as far as toughness in Southeast Missouri?
Man, on the real, I think, far as the streets go, shit, even our adversaries that have to be right here, you gotta understand, like, when we in prison, man, and that whole boot heel, you think you hear it's originated from prison, and that's because, like, you know, you hear St. Louis and Kansas City, you know what I'm saying, and then like it's in the mid '90s when a lot of guys from this area start going to prison, you know what I'm saying. We had to come up with something to identify ourselves, and whether they St. Louis, they Kansas City, we the boot heel. I put money on that. You know, and also, like I said, like, you know, you had the interview with Ware. It ain't so much that we cocky. We are. It ain't so much that we arrogant. We are. You know what I'm saying? But why we don't have a reason to be? This Charleston. You know what I'm talking about? You dig? This is what we do. You dig? This is everything. Our titles, the good and the bad. This is what we do. We ballers. I know niggas that shoot that ball 2 ways. You know what I'm talking about? For real. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, that's what we do. It's Charleston, Missouri, man. Small town in the boot. You know what I'm saying? Those was the ones that was getting money, you know? And so it was always been ghetto type environment. It always been poverty type environment. And then drugs came in the late 80s, real crack. 88, 89, maybe a year or two before. And now dudes that never did have no money was having money and started getting used to money. And with that looked like it looked like it really brought a good thing to the neighborhood, brought a good situation. You have money, you can go do stuff, you can buy stuff, cars, clothes, whatever, pay bills, you know, don't forget pay bills too, you know. It's just not, I don't know nobody that hustle that don't hustle to pay their bills now. But that's what I'm talking about when it first kicked off, pay bills. And it ended up changing along the way. Guns, killings, murders, shootings. I mean, you know, it ended up to where the town just went crazy.
So what if I told you, or asked you, I'll ask you, would you believe that if you took Charleston's crime rate per capita, meaning by population, and compared it to a Southside Chicago, meaning murder per 1,000 per capita, how do you think the crime rate compares as far as Charleston versus Southside Chicago?
Listen, I think you could put Charleston in any city. Any city. You could put the west side of Charleston, and that's not even the whole Charleston. And what's that, probably 2,500, 3,000? You could put the west side of Charleston in any city. In that area where you put them at, the crime rate is going to rise. Because if you give it the same opportunity that it has now, which is none, you're giving it a fertile ground to do the bullshit. You know, and not making no excuse. Not making no excuses for it. Not making no excuse for it at all, man. But it's a problem that needs to be stopped. Honestly, it's a problem that needs to be stopped, bro. You know, it done got out of hand to the point to now it's making guys like me sit back and be like, what kind of chaos did I create? Did I help create? You know, because these kids now that's out here, they wasn't even born or they was babies when I was doing the hard dirt that I did, you know what I'm saying? So they don't really remember shit I did, you know, so that was hard dirt. So they probably heard about it. Now, it been guys after me, and now it's guys after them that they done looked up to. And now they don't even look up to them. It's about what they own right now. So that, you could put Charleston anywhere, bro. Anywhere.
What if I asked you, would you believe that an African American male between the age of 16 to 21 has a greater chance of being murdered in Charleston, Missouri than a soldier does in Afghanistan? Would you think that is true?
I think that's, I would think that's stretching it a little bit. I would, man. I mean, I don't think, you know, it's that bad right now. I think it's bad, but I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it done got to the point to where, you know, man, they get killed like that, you know. You asked me earlier, you know, have I been close to death, right?
Right.
And yeah, a few times, you know. Been shot twice in the chest, 1 inch from my liver and a 1/2 inch from my heart. Been shot with a 12 gauge in the head, you know, survived all that, you know. I took that shot and gave off 2 shots. I should have died right with him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, been close to death, bro. I mean, you know, living here in this town, coming out the door, you close to death, though. You know, I mean, that's what it is. It's not good. You know, I lost a son in this, partner in this, you know, few friends, you know. Not only just to the streets for its death, but even prison too, that'll never see the streets again. You know, me myself did 12.5 flat in prison. 2 different states, Missouri and Arkansas. Did time in Missouri for selling dope. Did time in Arkansas for robbery and manslaughter. Grew up in the prison system. You know, wasted a big part of my life in that bitch. You know, never want to go back, but will. But been out 8 years now, you know.
Yeah. I just speak my life experiences, man. I'm talking about the shit I done seen, shit I done been through. I mean, you can't in my time, you know. This time, yeah. And that's just all it is. That's all it ever will be. Yeah. It's Gutta.